Her no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Have you talked to her at all? I tried to see it, check
She
on
did
her.
want to send my love to everyone. She wants me to send her love to everyone and thank you for all the support to the supporters and to the fans and the subs and you know I'm not doing nothing until she comes back.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Are you just bummed because you're like, if she's gone, I'm gone? Or
Um, I'm just gonna let y'all do it because y'all supposed to be learning. I want y'all to run it.
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna be sitting here
why are
back
you
like
throwing
just
a
a
fit though?
lot.
This is how I feel. Like we know
Who's throwing
shit.
a fit? Who's throwing a fit, Zeta?
You're
I'm
just all
sitting here
bummed
not
and
saying a word.
you're all
No,
bummed
I'm not
and
bummed. I'm just being very quiet.
okay. Well, let's just say it was
I'm
me and
drinking my
my channel
surge,
and
and
my
then I
host
got
was
one for my
gone.
homie. I got one for my little homie, Zeta.
You're
I
just
got one for my little homie, Roxy. If you're watching, I got mine and I got yours, girl.
that's what I was gonna
Y'all go
do.
ahead.
I was like, if these
Y'all
bitches
go
aren't
ahead.
gonna be here, Savage always does a fuck it up Friday.
Oh God,
So
that's right.
I
It
was
is
gonna be like,
Friday.
well, it's not gonna be a fuck it up Friday. It's just gonna be a fuck it Friday because poor Roxy has had a week. Savage had a day yesterday. I felt really bad saying that Roxy had cried before the show yesterday, but she was going through some shit in her personal life that I would never share. But she had a hard day as well. So, oh God, what do you want, you fat fuck?
Hey, hey, hey,
Hi,
hold
welcome.
on. Listen to me. I'm at dinner with my family right now. I can't afford for you to be fucking up right now. Do you understand?
What did I
How
do
are you
now?
this retarded? I asked you to practice.
I
You
did.
haven't practiced. Well, you suck still. So practice more. Jesus Christ. This is a show with thousands of people watching it. This is not where you come to practice.
you,
Okay? When you are here, you get it right. So get it right.
yes, sir. You guys don't even know what I went through this morning. Fucking everything worked fine last night. Ran a few streams. Woke up this morning. Everything was whack. So I had to do the whole reboot everything, change all my settings again, and then I finally got it to work. Maybe 10 minutes before the show, we were almost gonna have no song again, and Savage was gonna lose her shit.
Well,
I'd like to
I
hear
feel
about
like
I'd like to hear from the fans if they want to get into members only. I think they should come up and voice their opinion about the firing and this whole bullshit dynamic shit we got going on. I'd love to hear their excuse.
Alrighty.
And y'all don't go on dono strike because I still have to have a paycheck. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do some donos? Send some love for Roxy and me,
$10
and bring her
from
back.
Okie says, "What's happening here, Savage?"
I mean, if you don't keep
Well,
interrupting, I just
she
really will
is
be
the
quiet.
number
I'll
one
go on
host.
mute.
I'm reading a
I'll go on
donation,
mute.
and I wanted to get it done before it went off my screen. If you're gonna be on strike and not work, I want to make sure at least this shit gets read. And I didn't have time to put TTS on my shit either.
Technically, I'm just supposed to be here. Y'all are learning, so
Yeah, and you're going to be punishing yourself because Angie and I don't get
not
paid
me.
either way. Roxy and you are going to get paid. So unless people continue with their donations, then it's going to be another day with a shitty fucking income. And yesterday already sucked because Boogie ruined it.
yeah, guys, please keep that in mind. If you're pissed off at me, if you're pissed off at Zeta, the money still goes to Savage and Roxy. So just remember that. And of course, if you're ready to voice your opinion, let's do it. Let's hear what.
Man, this episode of Milkers was a slog. It was. I'm pretty sure that I took a nap halfway through. No, actually, I'm pretty sure I woke up halfway through. Now, like maybe like a quarter into the Milker stream, and I was like, okay, nothing has happened. Like it's like nothing happened, but something happened type of scenario. You know the meme where like nothing ever happened. It's kind of like this sometime where it's like, oh yeah, they're mad or not really mad, but like it's mostly Sav is really mad that Roxy isn't here because, as you know, Roxy got quote unquote fired, right? The usual, everybody gets fired, everybody gets kicked off and then come back. No one really gets fired. Like it's the same rigmarole, and like game is going on Zeta because Zeta is like she's not really. I say she's not incompetent or competent in OBS. He's just running on OBS. He's doing everything on a whole different hardware. That I'm not saying it can't do stream, right? I'm just saying that I think the way the certain settings are just not right. If you know what I mean, I think you know what I mean, right? Right, guys? I don't know.
To college so she could major in business and learn how to write papers. So the bitch literally speaks in novels and essays. It's annoying as
Me?
fuck.
A traitor?
She is I
Becky! Hi, Becky.
Get your camera on my head.
Are you trying to play both sides? What are you doing over here?
I'm just a sweet boy over
You know
here
what? They
asking
saw real
questions.
titties out, bitch. They saw real
Tina
nice
said she
titties out
wanted
instead
to
of
drink
your
your
udders.
chocolate milk. And you're
We know you're racist, Becky. We know you don't like the pecan tans and the blackness. We know.
What?
We know you don't like him. We know you don't like the blackness. You probably do, bitch, because you're weak.
Becky, you don't like chocolate? What's wrong with that?
I love chocolate. Hershey is my favorite.
I'm just a big, I'm just,
That just
I
I'm
can't
just a
hear
big
her.
teddy bear.
I can't hear her.
Teddy bear.
Wait a minute, I can't hear her, Buff. What's wrong?
I don't know what's going on.
Maybe I got to roll on my end. Let me see. I'm gonna turn up on my
Somebody
end. I have no control.
else.
It's only on my
Say
end.
something, Nikki.
Becky.
Becky, you fat cunt.
I'm not a fat cunt. Don't you have another weight loss surgery to fail, bitch?
Give it to her.
Oh, look at you talking some serious shit, Zeta. When as soon as I mentioned your tumor, you ran crying, but you have no problem making fun of my health issues. Fuck off with your
ran crying, bitch. I jumped up on your panel and gave it to you like it fucking was. And you are a bitch, little bitch, with your fucking rheumatoid arthritis. I can't bend over to clean my house. I can't freaking wipe my own asshole. But you could fucking twerk on a fucking bed and jump around. What are you doing? Making shit up to get some benefits? You got King paying you and the government, bitch?
What's the matter? Are you jealous? Are you unable to twerk with your pee bag, Zeta?
I'm not jealous. I do everything with my pee bag just fine, bitch. Why are you so obsessed with it?
Cool.
Is that your kink? You nasty
No,
bitch.
actually,
$100.
it looks like we don't need Roxy.
I'll twerk for $100. That's Michael.
It looks like we don't need Roxy here anymore because Zeta's willing to take her place, inserting herself into every conversation. I'm here for Buff, not you, Buff. You are welcome to come on Queens. But
You
if
don't even like black people, Becky. We know that. I heard
I
you
love
forget those
black
little remarks you made back
people.
in the day, Becky. Come on
She's
now.
about to
What
go
are
out
you
there and set
talking
up
about?
and build a cross and set it on fire, waiting for you ass tonight.
I'm enjoying
What
this
are you
so much.
talking about? I have no
This is
issues
hot.
with black people. Where are you even coming up with this? You're pulling it right out of your asshole, Savage.
No, I remember you being on live when you were about drunk and you said something about can't see him unless he smiles and something. You made some kind of racist remark. I
Well,
remember.
I'm mixed. I'm mixed. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm not Kunta Kinte black. It's okay. It's a rare
I'm
breed.
mixed too. I'm mixed. I'm half black too. You just don't even know about it.
I'm more black than Weebiz, just saying.
Have you? Hey.
I'm
I was
black
raised with a
person.
vocabulary and education, ma'am. I can't help it.
Right?
But I'm black by insertion. How about that?
Understand? Look, you literally look like my grandmother's sister back when she was younger. Like,
Grandma's
have you-
sister.
yes. Have you ever seen my mother? Because my grandmother's a natural blonde. Well, she
I
wasn't.
have seen your mother. She's beautiful.
Okay, guys,
Hey,
Visual
alright.
says, Becky, don't
No,
lie.
no,
You love
no,
sweet
no,
dark
no, no.
chocolate for. I'm going backwards, guys, because Becky came in and was ruining it for
That
us
is-
all.
this is
Show
what my
Ron
mom
for
was
50
about.
said, bring Roxy back. This is for you, Sav, and cheers to getting like it tonight. Okay, that's the one that you already
You
did.
look just like her.
She's
You
very
look just
pretty.
like
She
your
is
mom.
very pretty, Buff. I will say. Somebody said they just become a crown. No, you didn't, because I'm looking right now. No, you didn't. I checked the crowns before you went live, bro.
I'm busy getting ready for Queens, and I was just listening to this in the background. But Buff, no committing to Queens. You already committed to us yesterday. No playing both sides. I'm watching.
I'm
you.
asking-
Well, I do believe that Zay
Becky,
committed the day before to Savage.
you might actually get what you want. You might actually get fucked by a demon.
I'm pretty sure I've already done that at least once in
I
my
wanna
life. I'm
know
good.
if you're going to be alone with any males this weekend, because they really need to put their antennas up. And I'm going to give them some advice. Don't be alone with this bitch. She likes to throw out bullshit. And you know what I'm talking about, honey.
Oh, she's trying to trigger me so hard. You can't bother me, Savage. Your ship is already sinking on its own. My work here is done.
Want to
Goodbye.
bet?
What was
You wanna
great
bet?
was yesterday when Buff was on panel and she was trying to convince Buff to join her team. She said, I don't remember what the issue was because I was busy. I was just had it going in the background. But she said an opinion on something and Buff disagreed. And then she's like, yeah, I feel that way too. I'm like, this bitch changing sides right in front of us on a live.
Hey, we haven't made any full decisions, and if I have, I can still walk around having fun. I can window shops. I know how this works. I can come over here and be like, why should I be on your side? And then they should tell me, this is why you should be on my side.
No, it fucking ain't. It
Well,
ain't your low wrestling. Shut up.
I've took enough of your guys' time. You guys continue fucking it up on this Friday. It's
Take a
been
drink
one.
with me. Take a drink with me. Come on.
I don't have a
Somebody
drink.
donate 50 so we can have him take a shot.
I only have a
I
whole
got a
bunch of.
whole glass. I got a whole glass. I can drink it until somebody gives it to me. And I'm thirsty.
I only have
I'm thirsty,
marijuana.
thirsty.
I'll do a rip.
I'm with y'all.
Do
I'll
it.
do a rip. I
Come
got a
on.
huge. I don't know if I can put this on
Come
screen, but I have a.
Friday. What is going on, people?
I have an elaborate
Let's
thing.
go. This is for Roxy. We got to make it up. We got to make it up for her because she's coming back. She's coming
Okay.
back, motherfuckers.
Well,
And
while
I'm
we're getting on
making
that 50, did y'all notice that Becky said that her work here is done?
I mean, to be fair, Becky does throw in. She is very a bullshitter. Right? It is interesting once in a while when we get crossover between Queens and Milker, but it's like the same thing you expect. It's the same yelling, it's the same cursing at each other. It's oh, you're trying to trigger me. You're trying to get under my skin. Even though Savage really wanted to, she can just bring up the whole essay allegations and like there you go. But like in the end of the day, like I don't think they're gonna do that yet, right? In this particular storyline, they're probably going to use that down the line in a different situation, right? And I think that's also something important to know. Like, probably when this video is going to be uploaded, the Queen video should have already come out at that point. So I am working a little backwards. But, it's like, it's very redundant, right? It's the same redundancy that I was complaining in Queen, that I was complaining in Live, that we're seeing with the Milker. There's not any. The drama is as predictable as you can imagine, right? It's just a bunch of, dry out, wash up people going at each other's throats, right? Because I think if this was an actual online drama scenario, Becky would be completely crying right about now with her small amount of simp. But because she's able to use the leverage of the LCU to her advantage, it kind of works in her favor. But also probably because, like, I think a lot of guys here weirdly like, Becky's personality. I don't understand. But then again, I kind of like Savage's personality, but even then, that's very, very limited. One Buffy being thrown in here, and then they ask him about the alliance. He's like, oh, I like Tina, I like Savage because they remind me of my auntie. It's just like, okay, dude, just say that you don't want to be involved. Just say to everybody, like, I don't want to be involved in your dumb fighting. Figure yourself out and just grow a parabol. And I'm not trying to dog on good old Mr. One Buffy it's just like you kind of tell that he doesn't want to be stuck in a situation, but he has to play ball to keep his job. That's really what it is. Also, the whole thing about racist remark, it's like, to be fair, most of the people in the LCU have said a number of questionable remarks in the past, right? I mean, let's be fair. Everybody was defending and sweep Tina when she said the N-word. And she clearly said it, right? Like, she clearly said it. I don't really give a shit, but it's just like, just acknowledge she said it. Like, clearly she said it, but just acknowledge it, right? And it's like, all right, if they're racist or, then just out it out. But if they're not, who cares? And obviously, again, with Tina, she said the N-word. Let's not forget about it and how hard he sweep for it. Becky probably has said quite a bit of racist remark in the past, and I just never really registered it. I know Keem has said some weird offhand remarks, and I know Boogie has said a couple of remarks against Indians because of Mudahara, but that's really more Mudahara than anything. But I guess that's depending on how you want to define it or look at it. It still counts. I don't know.
I'm not gonna stop acting up. I'm not gonna stop it. I will act up until Roxy comes back, motherfuckers. Straight up.
Yeah.
She was my co-host. She was my yin to my yang, motherfuckers.
All right, I'm gonna
I
bring
can't
Asher
vibe
since
with
you called her
nobody
in
but her.
here. Asher's you're live.
What's up, Gap Tooth? What's up, girl? You been that dinner shit?
I'm gonna take Pirate out just so she doesn't feel ganged up.
What's up, girl? What's up? What you got on?
You called?
What you want? You got something to say? Say it now, girl. Say it loud. Say it proud.
Welcome. I love you, girl.
Hi.
You look a little bit like John from
I
this
may
camera
have
angle.
Maybe move that mic so we can see that gap.
Gaps are cute.
God damn,
Yeah.
what you got a mess mouth? Oh my God.
No, it's actually from being on sedatives for 11 years because I almost lost my stomach when I was about
Don't
14.
care. Don't care.
Okay, you don't care. Then
Don't
it's
care.
going to take me a whole lot less of time for me to fix my teeth than it is for you to change the personality that you have. Because it's shit.
Girl, you can't even talk. You ain't even on my level with that meth mouth. Girl, you be hitting that pipe.
No.
Girl, you got straight meth mouth. Get out of here. Cut your camera off.
Hey, you're gonna have to go to a therapist,
Ooh,
a
fragile
psychiatrist, maybe a deep psychologist to, fix all the two-facedness, all the talking behind people's backs, all the jealousy,
Where?
all of the jealousy. It's so bad.
Okay.
It's so bad. Like,
Okay,
it's so. At least I work on myself every day. At least I look in the mirror and like,
You
hey,
need to work on that grill, baby.
I'm not
You
the
need
best
to
at
work
this.
on that
I'm not the
grill.
best at that. But I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna be better. But you look in the mirror and you're like, my shit don't stink. I'm motherfucking perfect, bitch. And bitch, you ain't perfect. You ain't shit compared to me.
This whole pin in that gap.
I may look like this, but you gonna act like
You
that
look terrible.
forever.
You
And
look terrible.
it's just
You can
horrible
put
for
this
you, though.
whole pin in
That's
your
just so
mouth.
horrible. I'm glad you have one person that loves you because I don't see anybody else doing it.
Oh, I see. You are
Ashers
really,
for the
really
dubs.
bothered.
I love this version of Ashers.
No, I'm
You're
just
really
speaking,
mad.
what I think. I'm just saying what's in my brain up here.
I need something black to
What
put
you
right
can
there.
do. Can you
Amen.
produce any ideas for shows? Can you contribute in anything besides being OBS monkey?
We going to
I
church
can-
today. Praise Jesus.
There you go,
I
girl.
can-
There you go, girl. There you go.
I
This
can
you.
run OBS perfectly fine. I can do that too. Well, who says I'm not qualified to take your spot?
Try it.
Ooh,
You got
Ashley
bad.
changed
You
her
ain't even a
mind. She said, "Bitch,
you
I
ain't
need
even
your
a mod.
job."
You ain't even a mod for King because you acted so bad. You an idiot. You an idiot. You got your mod role took from me, bitch. Get the
Just
fuck out
like
of
you've
here.
seen girls taken away how many times, Savage?
Oh well, I'm back though. I'm back. Are you?
That's
No.
good for you. I don't need to be back. I don't need Keem's confidence to build
You
my
don't need nothing.
self-confidence.
You need to hit Keem up and get a dental plan.
You need to hit Keem up and try
You
and
need
figure
to
out
hit
how to
Keem
get a
up and
life.
see if he got
And
dental
actually, you need to hit
insurance.
up Brantley too. You need some style tips because Brantley looks
I love
amazing
Brantley.
today.
She does, but I'm picking at Keem because I can. I'm picking at Keem because I can.
Hey, Brantley and Keem look good today.
Girl,
And
I
you're
can't even look at you. You look like my ashtray mouth right now. You look like my girl. Look at you. Can we full screen her real quick? Full screen her, Zeta. Full screen. Move that microphone. Move that microphone and grin like a jack-o'-lantern. Come on, jack-o'-lantern. Come on. You look like a whole jack-o'-lantern, bitch.
6 months. 6 months to fix my teeth. It's going to take years for you to fix
Shit,
that
now
fucking
your mic.
attitude and that personality that personality that you have that you copied from Tina.
Ooh, Asher's bows have been
Can
taken out
we,
of the purse.
Look, I
I
need
love
you.
it.
Yeah, I just
I
fucking
was
did that.
I
out
didn't
of
even hear.
stare.
I didn't even hear. Wait a minute. Full screen this whore first, so everybody can see.
screaming.
Move that. Oh, I can't see. I'm watching this. Move the mic, honey, and smile real big, jack-o'-lantern. Smile real big. At least I got mine fixed.
Yeah, you have the
Just
money to
saying.
get yours fixed. That is,
Yeah,
you
I
are
did
so
'cause my
blessed for
daddy
that.
left it to
I
me.
am
My
so
daddy
happy
left
for
it to
you.
me. Sure
No, I'm
did.
actually really
Sure
happy for
did.
you
Sure
that
did.
you have the money to do that.
Well,
Because if
maybe
I
you
had the
should
money, I
go
would
to
do that
work.
too.
Maybe you should go to work and stay offline so much. Maybe you need a real job.
Asher's a
I
humble
can't.
queen. I love you,
Maybe you
Asher.
need to go to a real job with real benefits
I
and
can't
get your
go to
work
work actually, but you would
Get
just
your
try
life fixed,
and say
bitch.
that it's
Get your
not
life fixed.
relevant when I say
Quit
why.
hitting that
So
pipe. You need to quit
What
hitting that
started
pipe,
all
baby.
of
You need to
this
quit
to
hitting that
begin
pipe.
with? Why
me
are
in the
y'all
chat
going?
saying Brantley and Keem looked good, and then she started popping her shit to me, and now I'm gonna come up here and bitch slap her like I can do any day of the week.
They said they
No,
can
but
see
it's
your
not
crack
more
pipe behind
deeper
you,
than
kid.
I
What
love it,
crack
Crack
pipe?
is
Asher's.
whack.
start.
Crack is whack.
What crack pipe?
This
Please,
is
please
the
show me the
start,
crack pipe.
y'all.
I see DVDs. I
Are you
see
on meth
Xbox
now?
games.
Because you sure are talking a whole lot. You really, really fast, girl.
Yes, I'm on Adderall. I have ADHD.
Oh,
It's
you must
prescribed
be
by a
double
doctor.
dosing. Oh, okay. Usually when you take Adderall and you actually need Adderall, it
Yeah.
slows you down. So the way your eyes
It's
are
not
looking
me,
right now,
you
looks
bitch. I'm
like
actually
you're
high
taking
too.
Now, okay, so now we have Astros. Now I don't think I ever spoken about her, and if I did, it was very much in passing. The reason I added this clip and I had to cut it down a bit is because it was kind of hilarious. If you don't know who Asher is, or Ash, or whatever her name is, she's one of Keemstar's biggest simp. Like, when I mean biggest simp, I mean she's literally one of Keemstar's biggest simp. Number of times she comes in defending, Keem. And I really can't think of a time where she hasn't. And she was also his former moderator, like, for a while. And it's funny for her to come up and like kind of get railed on by everybody. And yet, like, she goes on like, well, it will take years to fix your personality. I'm just like, this is the internet. I don't think most people on the internet, especially nowadays, have any real personality, or like telling somebody, well, you need therapy. And I'm like, it's very weak sauce argument. I feel like there was something there sometime, but like she always just backed down. I'm like, you tried. I really don't care, but you tried, right? You really did try to try to make your state. Try to make some type of statement, and it just failed miserably. The whole thing about her teeth is like, yeah, but from what I understand, from what people have told me, she was on some heavy drugs, which just doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me. But it's like, let's be honest about it. And I know when you do take certain medication, it does weaken your body and your immune system, and there are certain losses, but I don't think to that degree, right? Somebody can correct me, but I believe it does take, you need a certain amount of cocktails of medication to actually get that result. But like, if you're taking that much medication for what you're trying to, it's something that doesn't sound right? I know there are certain medications, but like not to that level of effect. And if you are taking sedatives, I believe what she said, I don't even still then think that's how that even works. Like, unless you're taking, like, unless the medicine made you sicker, like, you were puking a lot, and obviously if you puke, the acid from it does melt away a lot of your teeth. So, I'm just a little not sure how that worked. She also tried to say she'll take, Savage's job, which is hilarious because there's a clip of her literally, like, Keemstar. So she was auditioning, right? I believe it was for Milkers. She was auditioning for Milkers. She was talking. It was very boring. Keemstar literally said, "This is boring," and dropped her the next second. They didn't even let her finish her sentence. And apparently after this whole conversation, she apparently crashed our heart on the Discord. Like, okay, not making your case well, ass.
You know what else is sad is her fucking dementia that doesn't let her keep her goddamn mouth shut. Because every single fucking thing, going back to the first opportunity she had at Fat Cam to leak whether or not Becky was coming, to leak whether or not fucking this was happening, filming people in secret behind their fucking backs and sharing it, right up to the point that she decided to misrepresent me and Billy and Xylee and Keemstar all at fucking once and try to make herself look like the fucking good guy. Maybe that's the sad thing. Maybe it's not sad that I had to fire her, that Keemstar agreed with it. Maybe it's fucking sad that her dementia-riddled brain doesn't allow her to fucking think anymore. My grandmother died of Alzheimer's disease, and I have fucking pity for her too. But you know what? I wouldn't put my fucking retarded grandmother on a goddamn show either.
Can I say something?
Sure.
But is she entertaining? Does she go above and beyond?
Does it matter if we literally can't trust her at the 4th of July party? Does it matter if she's going to leak Keemstar's address? Does it matter if she's going to film our family and friends behind their backs? Does it matter whether or not she's entertaining? Look, I'm sure Jeffrey Dahmer is fucking entertaining too, but I don't recommend letting you let him suck your dick.
That was like,
Okay, Boogie, can we? Okay, here you go. Just don't let her come to the 4th of July. That if y'all are so paranoid about that, just don't invite her to the 4th of July. But bring her back.
Instead, then she can only leak everything else. That's
no,
not an
if
okay
she's
option
not
anyway.
able to come to 4th of July, then y'all don't have anything to worry about private shit. But let her come back to the show. She is a good entertainer.
Well, at the end of the day,
her did well together, Boogie.
At the end of the day, it's going to come down to 2 decisions. It's going to, number one, come down to how your audience gives feedback to Xylee, and it's going to come down to Xylee because both me and Keemstar agreed that we are too
Why is
close.
making the decision? She's not an owner. Why is she?
No, because she's impartial. Because she's more-time reporter Xylee. She's more-time reporter
I don't care what she is. The only 2 people that should be making the decision on who is on or off this show is Keem and Michael.
Well, if it's up to Keem,
Keem's the owner. They're the only. Even you don't even have that power, Boogie. I'm sorry.
If it's up to Keem, she's already gone. He already agreed.
I think Michael still wants her. So they're gonna have to battle that.
Well,
so
it's up,
yes.
Well, if you're leaving it up to Keem, she's gone. So good news. You should be glad.
No. Yeah, you go.
Now, Savage is trying to make a case for Roxy to not get her fired and everything. And then Boogie is trying to say, like, oh, we're scared of her recording. And apparently, I think it was Xylee that said something funny about, like, Keem is very private about. But it's funny because of all the things that he can care about. Like, Keemstar said, like, what is boundaries, right? There is no boundaries, right? Keemstar has very much always been like that there is no boundary. And yet, like, when his own boundaries are broken, he gets very salty. He gets very mad. It's very hypocritical that he's willing to discard other people's personality boundaries, yet when it's coming to his own, he's very like, oh, you can't do that. I think in a way it makes him look pretty bad. And like the whole thing of like Roxy taking pictures of people, what they're doing, and it's like, I think Boogie said it bad. It's like she's just a fan and she's never been around this kind of stuff, even though I think a lot of this stuff is actually clearly fake. It's just ridiculous. Like, come on. You're gonna fire her because he outed one of your guys' stupid scripts. That's really what it comes down to. And you're worried that she's gonna leak information. Yet you guys are public figures, right? You guys putting your faces out there. Boogie literally has a criminal charge on him. It's like, it's in my head, I feel like that kind of thinking can really, like, I'm not saying it can't. I'm just not that it can't exist. You can't have some type of privacy, but yet you can't do that when you're exploiting other people's privacy, right? You got to make it a clear line, and that's really how I feel. It's like, if it's all of it's because of some type of privacy, then just don't invite her to places, or better that, just be truthful. Apparently, Roxy said she outed something that Keem wanted her to do that was a scam, but then, like, it isn't surprising because Keemstar is known for scamming people.
I want to say what I want to say. I'm still yelling shit. I'm gonna show you the fuck up because the queen is here.
Roxy's here. I love you, 420. I love you, baby. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Minty Cat. Welcome to Cash Cow. Thank y'all. My boy, 420, the stunner.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking buzzed up. If I say something fucking stupid, I'm fired anyway.
Girl, let it loose.
Listen,
You ain't got nothing to lose.
listen, motherfuckers, listen. Keem, you're a fucked up because I never fucking did anything after fucking Fat Camp. Don't you fucking dare. Now, what I did with the fucking whole ghost camp thing, I was in there for 3 minutes. He told me, go fuck with Jeffy. Go fuck with them. Tell them your house is haunted. So I went and did that. When I come back, they're fucking gone. Nobody's in there. I get people the next day wanting to fund my whole fucking trip to a place I wasn't even going to. And because I told them, no, don't fund me. Don't fund me. I don't want to scam nobody. Don't give me money. I'm fired. I'm fired. I'm fired. You stupid motherfucker. I'm fired. I'm fucking loyal. You motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking scam people. Fuck that. If I'm fighting Xylee, you fucking played a clip, bitch, and you want me to fucking come to you to decide my fucking fate? You know what, bitch? My fucking fate is in Keem, Boogie, or Mike's hand, not yours. If you're gonna fucking fire me, bitch, I'm fucking fired. That's how it fucking goes. I am fucking loyal to a fault to this motherfucking place. I fucking put my fucking shit out there to all you motherfuckers, because I fucking wouldn't sit there and take money for fucking a place I wasn't going to buy fucking fire me.
All right, girl. Are you loyal enough to keep your motherfucking trap shut? Stop licking
Bitch,
your
are you
mouth,
fucking
bitch.
loyal enough to fucking try to be one fucking person and not the other? One day you're telling me Savage is fucking, Savage is using you. Next day you're trying to say I don't know how to keep my trap shut. Bitch, you ain't even fucking that fat kid long enough to know anything. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Bitch, I keep it
You
100
was
on
25,
every fucking
21 with
angle.
the
I fucking
quantity
told
and
Savage to her face on this motherfucking panel how I felt about her.
Hold on. We got dono. You got to keep up with the donos, baby girl. I am here for the 420 stun and don't get it twisted. LOL. I know that's right. 420 is my baby.
Savage, I fucking love you. You keep this fucking show going whether I'm here or not. You don't fucking give up. I fucking love you, bitch. I fucking love you. Ain't no fucking buddy gonna decide my fucking fate beside the motherfucker that fired me.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. We 10 toes down, bitch. We 10 toes down. We stand on our fucking business.
And I think this really proves my point that end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're loyal to Keemstar, right? If you out his, his clear scam, his clear, facade of who he is, then you're gone. And that's really what it is, right? It's not about the drama. It's not about like anything else. It really isn't. It's all about just keeping what's clearly fake and keeping it hidden. That's really what it's all about. It's not about genuinely caring for your fans or for your people. If you out the truth of the LCU, then you are gone. You guys are boom gone. Bye bye. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. And I think that's pretty sad, but also pretty funny and in line with Keemstar. Because he doesn't want to be called out as a liar or a facade, right? A snake oil guy, right? The salesman of the snake oil. But he clearly is. And Roxy only got fired because he outed the truth. And then she tried to backpedal, but at that point you may as well just speak the truth. And then leaving everything to Xylee with, I could kind of see where, clearly Xylee is biased against her, but also it's probably just fake. Maybe it's a way to undermine what Jaffrey is doing, right? It could be an attempt to undermine what he's trying to do. So why not use Roxy as a way to undermine it? Like, if you think about it, Jaffrey is doing his own thing, right? Where, if it's not controlled directly by Keemstar, where he can't, manage and tell people what to do, kind of goes against him, actually, if you think about it. He may not care, but at the same time, it's like, well, why hasn't Keemstar promoted it? This could be a big event in the LCU, but clearly he doesn't want to do that because he's trying to do his own little haunted house thing. That's really what it comes down to, right? She got fired because she outed that it was the script and she didn't want to scam people to an event that she wasn't going to go to. And Keemstar doesn't want to accept that, but obviously you're dealing with nothing but babies at this point. With that being said, have a good one, yo, and be safe and God bless.